Okay, going to get back on this. It's now 11 o'clock. I've hit the record button, so we're going to share this out to everyone once we're done. You guys know where the little thumbs up button is at the bottom there, where you've got your reactions? See a little thumbs up there? If you go to the bottom, if you're on your computer anyway, at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a bunch of icons, and one of them says reactions. So from time to time, I might say, hey, can you give me a thumbs up? That's literally, you can do it on the camera if you want, or you can hit the little thumbs up button down like Jeremy just did there. Thank you. Thanks, Kathy. Okay. So you guys have a Instagram account right now? Thumbs up. Yes? I know Jody does. And Jody manages Sarah's as well. So it's good. Do you have an Instagram business account? I see a nod from Jeremy. Kathy, do you have one?
No.
No? Okay. You're going to need to create an Instagram business account for this to work. One of the things about Back at You Media is it will only publish to business accounts, right? So it won't publish to your personal profile on Facebook. It won't publish to your personal Instagram account. You have to have a business account. So you're going to have to go in, and I'll just share my screen so I can show you what I was looking at here a little while ago. I went into Instagram, to the Instagram website and asked the question, how do you start a business account? How do you create a business Instagram account? And it's here. So there's the link. I'm going to copy that and I'll put it in the chat for you guys. Once we get back to the other screen. Okay. Hang on. There we go. I'll send you the link either in the chat or I'll attach it to the video in the Facebook group afterwards. But it tells you here, step 1, step 2, step 3, how to set up a business profile in Instagram. You have to have this set up first before it will work. Okay. So I just want to make sure that you understand that you have to have a business profile. So to get to Instagram, I'm going to go to my Century 21 Gmail account. I'm going to hit the app button in the corner here and scroll down to the bottom and then click, you'll find an icon that says Back at You Media. You can do this through Core 21 as well, but it's the same thing. You'll go to the little hamburger menu in the top right corner in Core 21, scroll down to Back at You Media and click, and it should bring you here as well. So just wait for it to load up. I did say in my note to everyone, my internet's a little shaky today. The weather is not fantastic, and I'm relying on site-to-site wireless here. So if I cut out, I apologize, but that's what we're dealing with today. So this is my Back at You Media landing page, the media center, they call it, the social media center. So when I get here, I've got some options. I can see my upcoming content. I can see some training videos over here that they've created. And down at the bottom, there's there's a webinar. It's coming up on April 16th. And you guys might want to consider joining up for this. It's April 16th at 1 o'clock. Content during a crisis. So it's giving you some ideas on how to create content that you might share out with people during this crisis or any other. So probably worthwhile watching that. On the left-hand side here, I've got some options: home, content calendar, listings, leads, landing pages, etc. I want you to go down here to My Settings. When you've got time to get your Instagram hooked up, you're going to click My Settings, and then you're going to click Content. What this will do, it will bring me to the page where I can connect my various social media platforms. So you'll see here, these are all business pages. So Facebook, Ask the Coach, that's a business page. Twitter by default, they think is a business, and LinkedIn as well is business, makes sense. But Instagram, this just showed up here. This was not an option that we had available to us until very, very recently. So we want to be able to connect this as well. So right now yours will show up and say Instagram not connected, and you'll have a big blue button here that says connect. Okay, so it says, what do I need to connect? And if I click on the question mark, it says you'll need an Instagram business account. Personal Instagram accounts cannot be connected to the social media center. So just like I suggested before, okay? So once you've got your Instagram business account set up, you're gonna click this big blue button here that says connect, and you're gonna be shocked at how easy this is. Now, because I've already got my Facebook account connected to Back at You Media, And if you don't already, that's another step you're going to have to do. But you can't use Back at You Media at all if you don't have a Facebook account. That's the way it operates. So once you've got a Facebook account connected, because Facebook owns Instagram, it's really, really simple to connect your Instagram business account. Click Connect with Instagram. And since I'm already logged in on Facebook, it's going to say, would you like to continue? You're previously linked Back at You to Facebook. Would you like to continue with your previous settings? Yeah, I'm going to say yes, continue as Doug Lytle. So it'll be continue as Jeremy Moore, continue as Dean Bridges. Okay. And then it pops up here and says Instagram business account found. Now, if you don't have an Instagram business account, it'll come up and say you need to have a business account, and then you'll have to click continue, connect later. Okay. I do have an Instagram business account, so it's already pre-selected that with the checkbox. If you have more than one, and you can, there's no reason you can have multiple Instagram business accounts. Choose the one you want to associate with your Century 21 Back at You Media account. Make sure the checkbox is selected near that one, and then click continue. Okay, Instagram connection success. You finish syncing up your Instagram page with the Social Media Center. Click finish. And that is it, guys. This is now connected, my Instagram page. And if you've actually, I don't know if any of you follow my Instagram business account. Let me just pull it up here and show you. I don't know if hopefully you can see that on the screen there. That's my Instagram business account. You can see the last 2 posts that I made are actually from Back at You Media. So the system is working. As soon as I hook this up, it sent a post, this post to my Instagram account that same day. And then yesterday, the Easter post populated automatically. I didn't have to think about it. Okay. So yet another very cool tool for you guys if you're using Instagram. If you're not using Instagram, then you probably wouldn't be on the call, but it's not a necessity. You pick 1 or 2 social media platforms that you're comfortable with and get really, really good at them. I'm honestly still learning Instagram, so this is a new one for me. If you're not following me, at Doug Lytle Coach, I could use some more followers on there just to get the word out. That would be great. Are there any questions? I'm going to open this back up to you guys. Do you have any questions?
No, I'm good, thanks.
It's good. It's very straightforward. If you take a look at the content calendar that's in here as well.
Can you hear me, Doug?
I can.
Okay, I have an account, but I've never really used it. So, and I have it on my Android.
Okay.
Would it still be in are they joined up together?
They should be. Like I said, Facebook owns Instagram, so it should be able to connect the two. You do need to convert it to a business account or start a business account though, okay?
Well, I do have a business picture, so I'm assuming it is a business account.
Well, not necessarily. The way you can tell on Instagram is, let me go to my personal account. When you're on your personal account, so here's that's just me, right?
Right.
In the top right corner, you'll see 3 little dashes. We call it the hamburger menu. If you click that, then you'll see a bunch of options pop up. And the one right at the very bottom, it almost looks like it's not part of the menu, but it's way at the bottom. It's got like a little gear symbol and it says settings. You click that. And then about halfway down the page, it says switch to professional account or switch to business account, depending on how you have your setup. If you actually click that, that'll switch that one to a business account. Or you can click on your profile name at the top up here. And down at the very bottom, new options pop up. And one of them says add account. You click add account, go through the process of creating an account again, and then switch that one to business. That's how I did this. So I have 2 accounts, my personal and a business account. Again, I wouldn't switch my personal one if I was you. I wouldn't switch it to a business account. I think I would have a separate business account on Instagram, just like you do on Facebook. You have a Facebook business page. You should have a business Instagram account. Okay, so the fact that you have an account on here is great. I would add a second one and convert that one to a business account and build up followers on that one, because this won't work on your personal account.
Okay.
Did you
that
say
make
that
sense?
again? Sorry.
Go
Greg.
ahead, Monica. What
How
was
did
that?
you say, hi, how did you to know if it's your business account or not?
So if you go to the top right corner, you see the three little hash marks here. It looks like a hamburger menu. So if I click that, then go right to the bottom, right where it says settings.
Yep.
Okay. And then if it says on there, switch to professional account or switch to business account, it is personal right now. That means you have a personal account. So if you want to use it as a business account, if you created it for business, go ahead and switch it to professional account, or create a second account. Click add account at the bottom of the page, and then convert that one to business. Then once
Okay,
that's
if it
set up,
doesn't-
once you have a business account, then you can connect it to your Back at You Media.
Okay, if it doesn't anything, it means it's your professional account.
If it isn't any, yeah, if you're already in a business account, it won't, that option doesn't show up anymore.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
So maybe I should show you that on mine. Switch to my business account. So I'm on my business account. And if I hit my options settings, yeah. See now that switch to professional account option doesn't appear there, but what does appear is payments, ads, account information, multi-account login. I get other options pop up because I have multiple accounts and because I'm in my business account. Okay.
Okay.
Again, I'm not an Instagram expert. I'm still learning this. I use it. I think I'm getting better at it, but I haven't actually done any paid ads or anything like that on there. So hope that's helpful.
All right.
Anybody else have any questions?
No, I guess we just have to play with it.
Yeah, the most important thing is knowing that it's actually there now, creating that
Yeah.
business account, getting into Back at You Media and making that connection in there. Back at You Media is a pretty powerful tool. You don't have to share every post that they create for you. I go in on mine on a regular basis and delete some of the posts. I really don't, on my account for my own purposes, I don't want the home improvement tips and those things popping up on a regular basis. So I delete them. You'll see here in my upcoming content, I don't have the same posts that you have necessarily because the home improvement stuff doesn't have the same meaning to me. So I don't allow it. If I wanted to delete one of these, I would just click on it. And then right here, there's a delete button. And I would click delete and that one would not appear in my feed. But I like this. Learning never exhausts the mind. I love that. So I'm going to leave that in there. Okay. If there are no more questions, guys, I'm going to sign off and talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank
Doug.
you.
I have a question.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Except it's not about Instagram.
Okay.
It's about the 21 core.
Core
I had a
21.
list, yeah, core 21 and the marketing. So I actually had a listing last week and I just received the core 21 advertising post through them.
Yeah, it's a known issue, Monica. We've had a number of people asking about that. So they know about it. They're working on it. In fact, some people are getting those marketing emails from the system months later, or listings aren't even their own. So we just have to keep an eye on it. I know Constantine's been in contact with corporate about this. They're working on it. It's a known issue.
Okay, because when it came through, it actually had some really cool, flyer things, options, and it would have been really great, but unfortunately it sold conditionally. So it's kind of useless at this point.
They're supposed to come out within 48 hours. That's what's supposed to happen. When you get a new listing, within 48 hours, you're supposed to get those. If it's weeks later or you're getting them not at all, it's because of this issue they're dealing with. They're trying to get it worked out.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.